So the episode opens with Meredith and Lisa having a spa day, and Heather's on her way to tell them how upset she is with Bronwyn for not kissing her butt, but telling her, you need to apologize too at their little tete-a-tete if you want a ticket on the trip, boo-boo. Heather's like, excuse me, I'm Center Snowflake. You don't get to tell me I'm not invited. Bronwyn calls her husband, and her husband says, I ain't down for the nonsense with this trip, but I guess I'm gonna have fun with your heifers.
Meredith said, I really don't know if I want to go on this group trip either, because everybody accused me of the rumors and the nastiness last year.
Well, you were the one that said,
well, we can talk about the husbands. Let's talk about the husbands.
Maybe if you hadn't said that, people wouldn't be saying you spread rumors. Maybe you hadn't threatened.
Meredith is also upset with Angie's husband because he brought up Brooks, and Brooks isn't involved in this.
Brooks is a 22-year-old grown man on the show. Brooks and him could be dating. Let's be real, heifer. I'm so tired of this your child. That's your grown. So we all get on the plane, Seth trying to get drunk, like he ain't never flown private before. Now, Bronwyn said she paying for the jet, and I kind of believe her. So we land and we pair off in the cars. Oh, God. Lisa, you really had to flick Whitney off when you got on the plane. This is why they asked, do you know how to act? Meanwhile, back on the plane, we find out that Lisa and Bronwyn talked about Heather, and Lisa was kind of on Heather's side, and she's like, now hold on, why can't you hear me out? Bronwyn's like, if you don't like me, you ain't got to spend my money. But now we get to the Cavallo Ranch. Seth is running around looking for a bathtub because he's like, I don't want to be around Meredith unless she's soaking in that tub, so I ain't got to deal with her. Oh, Bronwyn's private jeweler is showing up. 10-carat studs, $4 million necklaces. Sutton, them little $68,000 earrings. Girl, I want to see some money. Then again, Bronwyn's still married. Wow, she's spending what you make in a year on jewelry. Outpaced. Child, it's Saturday and Meredith is saying Seth is on a call and Seth look all stressed out. Seth was with his husband. Didn't want to have to come back and shoot a scene with you. Allegedly. Child, he going back to Ohio. Something really, really weird with them. Meredith said this doesn't add up. Your marriage ain't never added up. He don't give a shit no more. Seth is over it. Meredith is a high expectation person, and I can't meet them all every day. Meredith, you keep saying it's 2 days, it's not that big of a deal.
2 days with your ass? No, thank you. Oh, God, 2 hours would be too much for me.
So we see Meredith and Lisa are kind of on one side of the pool and everybody else is on the other. So the men say, okay, let's break the ice, and they go to play cornhole. And Whitney tells the girls, well, Lisa wants an apology from Justin. However, Whitney said, Lisa may want that apology, but she's not going to get it because he did not do anything wrong, and she needs to apologize to my husband. Angie's gonna say, I'm gonna grab some Vita tequila shots to try to break the ice. Also, if you didn't know, Tate's Bake Shop has put out its limited edition holiday cookies. And they have my favorite chocolate toff. Oh, look who's showing up. Because you want something. Not because you want to support me. Because you want something. Don't be trifling. So Angie hands out the shots. All right, it's about to go down in the hot tub. Everybody's sitting around drinking. Girl, we all saw Bronwyn's husband get in that pool. And yeah, she needs to get both the earrings and the necklace. I'm not saying men like that aren't deserving of love. I looked at them diamonds, babies. You said, we better show the jury before we show your belly. But I'm sorry. The plane, the jewels, you know what? Go ahead, hun. You got a little tum-tum. Meredith tells the girls she got hearing aids. I didn't know she was having hearing problem. Oh my God. The hearing aids work as AirPods? Okay, that made me a little less afraid of getting older. One less battery to charge. What? Oh my God! Seth is coming out. He wants the world. I'm about to. I almost lost my bowel laughing at that. Oh God. Oh, I needed this laugh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. You know your first few laughs after some real grief? You're like, oh, I forgot I could do that. Oh God, but we gotta look at. John is looking at him like, the fuck did you say? We crushed it. We all crushed it. And they high-fived. Girl, that shit don't make no damn sense. Back with the ladies. Has anybody talked to Heather? Has anybody talked to Heather? Oh. I mean, I get he has a gay son, so he may just be used to doing that. He may really be used to doing that. But girl, and I really may mean girl. But you look a little pinched, drawn. You look a little, like you've been partying. Can tell by that drawn nose. But again, it could just be cheap makeup. Something about you look off. Whitney said Bronwyn tried to repair it with her before the trip. I didn't hear that.
I think it might be a little more complicated.
Yeah, I think it was a little more complicated. Bronwyn said, I don't think it's that complicated. I don't think it's that complicated. I think Bronwyn invited her over to work it out and her to get over it, and she couldn't. You know, I'm going to let Heather speak for herself. I don't want to get in a game of telephone. You know, let's just call Heather now. Angie's like, I like Heather, but I'm about to call the heifer on a trip Bronwyn paid for. Bronwyn, not Bravo. Oh God, and so Bronwyn walks out, catching a mid-call. Bronwyn's like, that was Shay calling her saying, we miss you, we miss you. Ooh. Bronwyn said, I'm sad Heather's not here without a relationship. If you believe Heather over me, then it's weird that you're here, but we have a long relationship, Lisa, and I don't believe when people talk about you. Because people talk poorly about you. Bronwyn said, you think I invited the heifer over to fight? Bronwyn's like, I've always defended Lisa, but the heifer don't defend me? Bump that bullshit. You've never checked on me when Brittany and I had a problem or when Heather and I had a problem. Bronwyn said, I checked on you when you got in that fight. So the husband tried to break it up, but Lisa gets up, I'm going to speak for myself, I don't want anybody in between, and goes to sit next to Bronwyn. I'm your friend. I listen to Heather's perspective. Heather shit-talking me. She's saying I'm two-faced and this and that. I'm saying I want to be her friend. She's shit-talking. I'm not. I don't want to fight. I don't want to be involved. I think you need to work it out with Heather. Bronwyn's like, now hold on. When you need to work it out with somebody, I need to be on your side, but when I need to work it out with Heather, it's between me and her. Okay, heifer. Lack of non-support. Like a cheap bra. Oh, God, she's still going. I don't think I did anything wrong. Oh, my God, this is amazing. Whit goes to check on Braun, and she's like, I need a break from the insanity. So Bronwyn's telling Whitney she's never saying Heather was wrong to storm out, not take an apology, and call and bring this crap up. So now Todd checks on Bronwyn, and she said, I told you I wasn't going to deal with these people. I told you specifically her, or they would have to leave. And I'm getting there. Oh, he is all kinds of daddy. He's earned that belly. That's a straight bear right there. Look, I'm not sitting here all through this all weekend. This bullshit. Girl. And the thing is, he don't treat her like that, but you're messing with my wife now. Child, he walks out to John, not to Lisa, to John. All right, dude, this is out of control. All this bullshit, she can't control it. She's got to go. He said, okay, I'll go talk to Lisa. Child, and that was really, you need to go on and pack your shit. That was, you need to pack your shit. You ain't really welcome here. Bronwyn brought you to throw you off the trip. This is Ultimate Kenya! Ultimate Kenya! Ultimate Kenya! Pack your shit, get a commercial plane, and take your ass home. Oh, and I ain't gonna put you out. My husband gonna put you out. He said I had a weekend on with He said, I've had a weekend's worth in 3 hours. Yeah, I paid good money for y'all to have a good time. I ain't dealing with this. John looks truly embarrassed by her behavior. John looks truly mortified. Hold on, we gotta show. Ooh. He wants to stay. He wants to have fun. He's like, damn, I just got out of a fight. Now you getting us kicked out. This show may not be for us. Oh. Girl, the man is taken to the stage this season. I mean, he looks so crestfallen, you think Kamala won. All right, well, that was the shit. And I can't wait to see, is she going to try to work it out and mew? Or is she going to fly commercial and head home? Ooh.